What is up, guys? I am back with another video, and today I'm going to be doing a showcase for UFC 286, which is going to be headlined by Kamaru Usman versus Leon Edwards number 3. And I'm going to be starting this with a fighter who's fighting on the card known as Rafael Fiziev. I've seen him fight a couple times. I saw him fight at UFC 265, and then I saw him fight on a fight night card. I've never used him in game. He got added a couple months ago. I've never used him in game besides a couple times just to try him out. But this is my first time actually using him, which he was actually a little difficult. But with that out of the way, let's get in with the fights.
Coming up next, a UFC lightweight division bout.
So we're fighting a Division 7 who's using Justin Gaethje, who's actually Rafael Fiziev's opponent. The funny thing is that this guy actually selected random and he landed on Justin Gaethje, so it worked out both ways. So I said in the intro part that Rafael Fiziev was pretty hard to use. I tried my best to do simulation, but it was just hard because I never used them. And I feel like all the characters that just like weren't put in the game when it was made and got added after, I feel like they're really hard to use because they just don't feel natural like the other characters. But right there, you saw him catch a leg kick, and then he took me to the ground and did a couple ground and pound, but then I just stood up. Right there, we caught him with a leg kick. He caught me with a body kick. And right here, I kind of had trouble for the rest of the round until round 2. Because if you saw the starting round, I started on the on the right side, and then I end up on the left side. And it's not that I could just circle around to the right side. It's the camera that makes you move that way. It's so weird. And at this point, I'm kind of stuck because this angle is so weird. I don't know. I can only play with certain characters in certain angles. And then certain stances because I feel better in them. And this is like I just don't like this angle that it kind of troubles me. It's so annoying. And right here he basically just takes the first round because I'm just so like annoyed by this angle that I'm having trouble playing. Like I do get a couple shots right there, like that uppercut and that hook right there. But for the most part, I'm having trouble with this dumb angle. And right there you can see I do a takedown to see if I could try and fix it. And I think I figured out how to fix it. I think if I did a takedown and tried to do a transition, then I probably could have fixed it. But I wasn't thinking. I figured that out later while rewatching this video. For the most part, he's just targeting my body, targeting up top a little bit, and then targeting my legs because just in case he has killer leg shots if you know how to plant them right. Nice body kick from Gaethje. Another body kick. He's doing a really good job too, which is on me because I'm not really pushing because I just hate this angle so much. But he's shooting with those left leg kicks right there. Nice duck under. He ducked under my uppercut. He should have tried to go for a counter. It would have been perfect. But you can see right there he tries to go for another leg kick, and I check it. And if you don't know anything about combat sports and that never like gotten leg kicks, getting leg kicked sucks. But checking them hurts worse than actually getting hit by it. So right there you saw that he stunned me towards the end. But since it was towards the end of the round, nothing significant happened. But it was his round. He dominated the whole round. But I'm just gonna say right here, the second round we don't go back to that terrible angle, and I basically just take over this fight now. So I switched my stance because I prefer this stance. I know stances have names, but I don't know them just by looking at them. He did try to go for a leg kick right there, but I checked it and he got hurt. And right here we just pressure. We pressure because he took over the first round, and I want to make sure to get, if I have to go to decision, I want to be sure about it. So he is getting a bit of momentum, but That's because I'm just trying to pick my moments. But we are pressuring as well. We caught him with that uppercut right there. We catch him with that kick to the body. He goes up top. Doesn't really get a lot of it, but he does get some of it. We both catch each other with a leg kick. I meant to say leg kick to the body. Sorry. We stunned him right there. We're fighting the pressure. We knock him down. When the clinch, he's up towards the cage, but I bring it back towards the center. Nice kick to the body. Tries to go for another kick to the body, but I catch it. Nice elbow from Gaethje. He tries to go for another leg kick, but I check it. He needs to be careful with those. 2 or 3 more. And if they get checked, he's done for. Kick, we land a kick to the body. He does too.
Really timing his shots nicely, good tempo, very accurate, finding the range with relative ease.
Yeah, he's doing a great job of really overwhelming his opponent with activity.
Try to go for that spinning back kick.
And he caught the kick. Oh, tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Gaethje. Oh, vicious kick to the outside of that lead leg. You got to start checking these, baby.
Check these kicks, or you're going to be limping around the octagon very shortly.
I think he switched his stance. I'm not sure. Yeah, okay, now he switched back.
No wasted motions on those kicks. There's no tell. Nice.
We need to be careful with our head health. You can see it's glowing. His as well, but we need to pay attention. Nice leg kick from Gaethje. Followed up by a body kick. Goes for the jumping knee. Doesn't get it, but we stun him with a high kick. We throw a jumping knee. Knock him down with the hook. We go for the ground and pound, and we get it. This fight was like a 6 out of 10 in my opinion. You guys could be the judge of that because you guys are the ones watching the fights. But me playing it, I wasn't really a fan of it, especially because the camera angle screwed us in the first round. But I didn't really feel comfortable playing as Rafael Fiziev. It sucks too because he's a good fighter. He's a really good fighter. If you guys never seen him fight, I suggest you guys watch his fight at UFC 265, and then his fight with RDA. He's a really good fighter. I think he has the potential of probably beating Islam if they were to ever fight. Who knows? If you guys want to watch that though, it's gonna start UK time, 2 p.m. Eastern time, UK time. Well, it's gonna be 2 p.m. Eastern time for my time. I don't know what time it's gonna start UK time, but it's going to be UK time. Alright, let's get in with the next fight.
Coming up next, a UFC lightweight division bout.
So we're fighting a Division 8 who's using Dustin Poirier. Fun fact, if you fight against someone who's using Dustin Poirier, a good counter fighter is actually Rafael Fiziev. I've tried to use him once as a counter. I didn't fare well, but that's I'm pretty sure if you actually know how to play the game more than I do and actually am better than I am, you can have good success right there with Rafael Fiziev. We do land a small leg kick to Dustin Poirier. He keeps pushing us against the end of the cage and I'm trying to maneuver out of it. Right there we do trip him with a kick to the body. We end up in the clinch. We land a couple shots. We go back into the clinch just to land a couple more shots. We did land the hook right there, getting out of the clinch. He keeps trying to fight in the pocket, which he needs to be careful because you can get countered or caught in the pocket just super easily. And that goes the same for me, but I feel pretty confident within my skill to combat that. And you can see he keeps pushing me against towards the cage, which could be dangerous for some people. Because that tight space, you can't really maneuver that much, so you can get caught pretty easily. But you can see I'm kind of trying to push him back a little bit and not trying to get too back towards the cage. We do push him back with that spinning kick towards the body, and we do catch him with that uppercut right there. and he's still continuing to fight in the pocket. And I'm just trying to pick my moments. Like right there, I said you could easily get caught, and I did right there. But we managed to get away from the stun and recuperate right there. We did stun him with the straight and the hooks, knocked him down, and knocked him out with the ground and pound. And that's why I told you guys need to be careful with the fighting inside the pocket. Also, you need to be careful with trying to overpressure because you could easily get caught trying to overpressure, and that's what he did. But I thought this fight was okay. I liked it better than the first one. I would give it a 7 out of 10 or like a 7.5 out of 10. You guys be the judge of that. I don't think this showcase was as good as my other ones, especially because I wasn't really used to using Rafael Fiziev. Like all the new fighters that got added later on in the game, I don't think are like don't feel natural to me. It's just super wonky. But if you guys are interested in watching Rafael Fiziev, watch him tomorrow night at UFC 286, going up against Justin Gaethje, UK time, afternoon. But if you guys are interested in watching my little talk point of why I haven't been around, stick around. If not, please leave a comment, leave a like. I would appreciate that, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. What is it, guys? So if you guys stuck around, I appreciate that. So basically, I wanted to give an explanation why I haven't been posting as much, even though I said I was going to try to be early for UFC 286, excuse me, is because basically I live with family. I live with in the household. I live with my sister right now, and she has kids. She has 2 kids. She has a 2-year-old boy and a 1-year-old girl, who are my nieces and nephews. And they make noise. They scream, they cry and stuff. And I could easily just record fights and stuff. But if I try to record commentary, I need to wait for the perfect moment. Like either if I need to be lucky that they're not making noise, or they're just not here at the house. And the time that they're not here at the house is small. Like right now, I luckily got the chance to record and stuff. But even if they're not at the house, I probably don't have the footage like of fights and stuff. I'm still getting that or something. So it's like something either has to go wrong all the time for that. And then even if they're here at the house, if I try to record when they're here at the house, sometimes you guys will hear me say, sorry if you guys hear background noise. That's because of that. And I try my best that you guys don't hear anything at all. And like I have to record over and over. Like this is a perfect recording. I probably only had to take retakes like 4 times. But if I'm trying to record while they're here, I have to take so many retakes because you guys will probably hear like a scream of my nephew or something. So it's really hard to record when they're here. I might move eventually, like in a couple months. But right now I have to stay here because my mom asked me to help out my sister to pay the rent where she lives and stuff. I'm not living here because I want to. It's mostly because my mom asked me to help my sister pay the rent and stuff. But hopefully in a couple months, I could move out and just it'll be easier. But for now, I'm still gonna try to upload as much as I can. I'm probably gonna try to upload Leon Edwards later today or early tomorrow in the morning, like super early. And then I'll upload Kamaru Usman like after the pay-per-view, because honestly, just to give a short brief, I think he's gonna win. I'm not gonna give a reason to because that's too long, but I think he's gonna beat Leon, so I'm just gonna do his showcase after. But I'm gonna try to post as much as I can. Obviously, it's just hard because of family and stuff. But I just wanted to give a reason. But if you stuck around to hear this rant, I appreciate it. And thanks for watching the video, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.